LLM models are trained on almost all the public data sets, right? Whatever is available in the public, they are already trained on all the popular data LLMs you hear. They're already trained on all the public data sets. But many a times your requirement is very specific to particular domain and you don't want to go outside that domain. And when generally you give some query and deep learning models actually give you some answers which is not relevant to your question, you say it's hallucinating, right? That happens because it has so much data that it might actually give sometimes the answer which is not relevant. To solve, people use technique called grounding. Now grounding can happen in many ways. Grounding is giving the relevant data to the model so that it will be constrained and contextual as well. In this context only give answer, don't actually go everywhere. Now there is something called data grounding. When you do SFT, supervised fine tuning, you are giving specific data. Okay, you are trained on big models or big data. Take this particular small subset of data and train yourself more specifically on this. So that's called data grounding. Another kind of grounding is source grounding. You just say, okay, look at these APIs, these databases, and that's it. Don't actually go any other place. Another version of grounding is RAG, retrieval augmented grounding. Here you give some articles, some of the documents which are private to your very specific. You train your models on those things only and you expect output. Another popular technique is contextual grounding or prompt engineering. In prompt itself, you give enough context, examples, how you want to see the data. So let's say I am training my model to give book summary. How you want that book summary? If you give just one chapter, okay, this is the chapter, this is the entire text, and this is my summary should look like. So you are telling model that this is how my output should look like, and this is the context, and give me in this format. So that's contextual grounding. So this is about grounding, giving data and giving some data which makes that model specialized, and then putting constraint on that particular data so that answer will not go anywhere out of those boundaries. Thank you.